Hi. Grace and I are going to, well, actually, Grace is going to show you a favorite of hers for breakfast. It's a smoothie, a whey protein smoothie, and we're using whey protein isolate. This is Isopure, and it's just a plain flavor. We're not using vanilla. I like to bake with this, and she likes to use it as a meal replacement. And so she's going to tell you all about a chocolate and peanut butter flavor.
So whenever I start making my smoothies, I fill the single serving cup up to a little less than halfway full.
And this is our Ninja cup. So if you have a Ninja system, use that. If you have just a blender, do that. And that's probably 3/4 of a cup of crushed ice that we're using.
Yes, ma'am. And then I like to go ahead and add some
whey protein?
Yeah, whey protein isolate. Or whey, yeah. And I usually do about a 3/4 scoop of this.
3/4 of a scoop that comes with the whey protein isolate. And again, that's unflavored.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
And then I'm going to add some MCT oil to give me that fat to help keep me going, make me not hungry.
And she's using a 1/2 teaspoon of that. And the whole idea of the MCT oil, it's medium chain triglycerides, so it goes straight to the liver to be processed. So we go really light on this. It's just to add enough fat to sustain her. And Grace says that she drinks these about 7 o'clock in the morning, has lunch around 1, and it keeps her satisfied during that time. So 1/2 teaspoon is plenty. When she tried adding fat from butter
or coconut oil, it made a mess. It was nasty. The butter was just all over the cup.
It clumped up. The ice was cold and it made it clump. And so MCT oil works really better if you want to add some fat.
Okay. So next we're going to add some peanut butter for the peanut butter flavor. And we're going to add about a tablespoon of this, and I think I'm just going to eyeball it.
Grace is going to eyeball it, and that looks right.
About this much.
And that adds about 3.5 carbs to the whole thing, so it's not bad for just a tablespoon.
And this peanut butter, we got this from Fresh Market, and it was made just from peanuts that were ground up.
We got to use the machine that grinds up the peanuts, so it's just peanuts, which is really important as you're making this kind of thing. Looking good, Gracie? Yeah, you can take your finger and scoop it out. You're eating this. If it was mine, I wouldn't want her finger in it. Right?
Yeah.
I'll clean that up for you.
Okay. So now we're going to add some new stevia coconut syrup, and it's premium sweetener. It's a premium sweetener, and it has like a really rich chocolatey taste. And so we're going to add about a tablespoon of this, and if you don't have this, you can use cocoa powder and then some sweetener along with it.
Yeah, you can use cocoa powder. This is new natural stevia, and I like this because it is sweetened with stevia. It doesn't have an aftertaste, and it's perfect for this kind of thing, but you can use cocoa powder. It just takes more and makes it thicker. Looking good, Grace. Grace and I are in our pajamas since we're making morning smoothies. Grace has on her Minion suit, and I have on just plain old exciting pajamas.
Okay, so we're also going to add 1/4 cup of water and, 1/4 cup of water and 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And so my mom made things up.
Yep, there's 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And we really try to limit the cream because there are carbs in it and dairy. And so a lot of us have to limit the amount of dairy. You could use coconut cream for this if you're going dairy free. We haven't tried it, but I think coconut cream with a different flavor like strawberry would be really good.
Yeah.
Or do the coconut, add some almond extract and make an almond joy flavor.
That would be really good. So, and the water and the heavy whipping cream, their purpose was really just to help thin it out, so it wouldn't be like a big lump.
Are you going to add a couple drops of vanilla?
And yes, I'm going to add some vanilla, and this is just to help brighten the flavor, strengthen the flavor.
It does brighten the flavor. I really love vanilla, as you all know. I add it to nearly everything. And then, what do you think about sweetener, Grace? Are you going to add a couple drops, or do you think the chocolate stevia will make it sweet enough?
I think I'm going to see how it tastes after I try it, and then
okay, she's going to blend it up and then
well,
taste for sweetener.
Yeah, taste for sweetness, because depending on.
This is really good stuff. This is looking really good. When the chocolate's in the bottom, take it off, give it a swirl, and maybe you can get some more of the chocolate. All right, now I'll try it again. This little ninja comes in so handy. And you could use a regular blender for it too. And I forgot to grab a cup, Grace, so I guess you're going to have to try it straight out of there.
My mini will get a cup.
The Ninja is kind of a cup, isn't it?
Let me try this.
Color changing straw. What do you think?
That is, for this one, that is perfectly sweet. That is sweet enough. It may be a little bit sweet, so
A little too sweet.
yeah, a little too sweet. So it may be best to add a little bit less, for your taste, a little less of the cocoa syrup.
Can I try it? That is sweet. Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
The peanut butter is not overpowering. I would probably add a little salt to it because it's just plain peanuts. Doesn't have any salt in the peanuts. So I probably would add just a little bit of salt to deepen the flavor again. But I think, Grace, you have a winner. That was perfect. Oh, you're going to add salt. That was absolutely perfect. I don't think I would change a thing. It's chocolatey, it's peanutty, and I think that would keep you satisfied for a couple hours at school. These are how we make good mornings and do keto on the go pretty quickly. Thank you, Grace, for sharing your recipes with us.
Thank you.
I hope that if you make this for your family that you enjoy it too.